Hey, Joshua, animal abuser. Hey, reject girlfriend. I just want to let you know, you made a video and you made threats to me. That is illegal. It is. I'm sitting here laughing at you, smoking a bowl of weed and laughing at you. It is so hilarious. And if you talk about my God, oh, my fake God that I can't prove exists, get over it, bitch. And I'm going to say, bitch, I'm going to use whatever words I want to. This is America, freedom of speech. And I can state my opinions about anything I fucking want. And you want to talk about a nasty mouth? Your mouth is going on his nasty dick. Who's having a nasty mouth? Please, rinse your mouth and gargle with Clorox bleach. So let me get back to what you were saying. You said you know friends and you can contact them, so that's a threat. You say you know about my family and my nieces. Sweetie, I'm the only child. How can I have a niece? Think about that. If you are the only child, how are you having nieces and nephews? That's interesting. Oh, and you have my name and all my information? Then use it. I dare you to call me. I dare you to email me. Oh, you've got all my information, don't you? Then use it. I want you to, if you think you have everything. But you know what I do have? I have 3 videos that were made by your reject boyfriend. That's called copyright infringement. Guess what? Those videos are gone. And the other video, that little stupid intro video, oh yeah, that's copyright infringement too. And that will be coming down. It's under review as I speak. Calling out somebody's crime from their past is not illegal. When you're over the age of 18 in the United States, people can do a background check on you. You can pay to do background check on anybody you want to. And I just happen to do one on your boyfriend. But the law states when you do a background check on people, you don't reveal like information like their name, their main address, their number. And on YouTube, you don't get to expose anybody's first and last name if they have not already exposed it themselves or have given permission to somebody else to expose their name, because that's called doxing, and that is also illegal. But you guys like to break laws all the time. So when you do a crime and you've got your name floating around YouTube and you're telling people your name and they happen to find you and find out the crimes you've done and tell other people about it, that's not doxing, because you gave your permission out there. Like if somebody posts a YouTube video and in their description they post their Facebook information, their Instagram information, and people go there and find it and leave their commentary, that's allowed on YouTube because you gave up that information to the public. Now, if somebody went out and found information about you that you didn't leave on YouTube, then that's considered doxing. So I'm glad I was able to make this informative video to let you know what you did was a threat. And I will be reporting you to YouTube. And since you're around where he's at, it would be what? The Chatham Sheriff Department, because it's a threat. I don't need to threaten people. I don't threaten people. I just speak the truth. When you do a crime and it's in the news, you get to talk about it. That's why people get to make documentaries about true crime. Because a person's over the age of 18, you don't get to hide from your crime. So to speak, him neglecting the dog at his apartment, and the law tells us that possession is 9/10 of the law. Just like if you get pulled over and there's drugs in the car and you claim it wasn't your drugs, since it's your car and you're driving, you're getting charged. That's what happened with your reject boyfriend in Georgia. It was his apartment in his name. That was the location of the dog. So therefore, he got charged. That's how it works. That's how the law works, bitch. So You're saying, I'm a Christian. I believe in the fake God that I can't prove exists. And even now, with all the state-of-the-art technology, archaeologists have yet to find any evidence or proof that any God exists. Zippity-doo-dah, zero. But I keep a Bible around just in case I run out of toilet paper. I like to take the pages, and ball them all up, get it nice and soft, and wipe that booty hole. Because that's all the Bible's good for. Because it says in Romans that you're supposed to be following man's law along with God's law. So when you're abusing animals, that's going against man's law and God's law. What else is against God's law? Oh yeah, the pedophiles of the church. When's the last time you picked up the phone and called churches and asked them why they're hiding pedophiles? I've done it, and I'm not even a Christian. But it says in the Bible in 1 Corinthians chapter 5, please read the whole chapter. It states very clearly that you're supposed to be holding other members of the church accountable for their abominable sins. So why haven't you called these churches? Terry, TT. Why have you not called these churches and asked them why they're hiding the pedophiles of the church and why they're not following the teachings of Romans saying that man's law is also supposed to be followed. I said fired because I'm about to light me up. So I'm sitting here laughing at you guys. I live in a beautiful country, live in a beautiful state where this loveliness is legal. And I'm going to state my opinions about how I hate and despise animal abusers. And I'm going to keep exposing people that try to go around and defame other people's character, like your boyfriend did by saying he got that man fired, who told the truth about what he did. So this is face-to-face, bitch. Fuck the God of the Bible. Fuck all man-made religions. And fuck you trying to threaten me. Because I don't have to threaten you back. All I have to do is call the cops on you. Because that's the right thing to do when somebody's trying to do an illegal activity against you. So you keep threatening me. You keep trying to steal the content from my videos, you and your reject boyfriend, and you're going to keep getting in trouble. My video has not been flagged. I have not been reached out by YouTube for everybody to know very clearly. And all I did was fact check Joshua. So whatever can be found online, that's public information. And if you do a crime and you don't want it to come back and haunt you, then don't do the crime in the first damn place. Oh my God, I neglected the dog, and now people are lying against me, even though my mugshot is relevant on the news article to prove that it was me. But you guys, I really didn't do it. It was my mom's dog. But like I said again, possession is 9/10 of the law. That is why your reject boyfriend got charged. So I'm just sitting here laughing at your patheticness. And everybody who's been supporting him from the beginning, thank you. We met on Mad TV's Lowered Expectation. Oh, but I need to go feed my babies. Kiki. Yeah. Because I got 2 beautiful black cats. Black is beautiful. And I'm so glad with the census data report. Yes. The majority population is quickly going to become the minority. America will become brown again. It's happening quickly right now. And I got lots of time on my hands. Because I'm my own boss. I don't have to work for anybody. I don't have to beg for sponsors to support my cancer stick habit. Scientific fact, Joshua, reject girlfriend. Every cigarette you smoke is 10 minutes off your life. Google it. Learn something new. See, with so much time on my hands, I'm able to educate myself. While you're running around with a man that looks like he needs to be wearing your bras. What's up with the man boobs? The moobs. Don't talk about my man with moobs and who's got a beer belly so big because he chugs Budweiser, which is disgusting. Another fun fact. Drinking alcohol as a woman can increase your chances of developing breast cancer. And drinking beer as a man can make you impotent. It means your little man, it means your little itty bitty pinky little boy won't pop up. And I know already that you have to use a high-powered microscope in the bedroom just to find the damn little thing. Because there's nothing down there. Nothing. Because if you really want to be truthful, say, yes, I was charged with this crime and I'm owning up to it. Not trying to make excuses, not trying to put your mother under the bus, but actually being honest. Because that news article talking about what you did, Joshua, was 2 years ago. So if somebody's writing false information about you, why is it that you didn't reach out to the news company? Why is it that this man, this journalist who wrote the news article about you said, nobody's contacted me about this news article? That's kind of interesting, isn't it? So if somebody was lying against me, I think I would have been on it quick, fast, and in a hurry. I wouldn't wait 2 years down the road after somebody asked me why I abused animals and committed the crime in the first place to lie and said, oh, this news company is lying against me and I have proof. Where's the proof, Joshua? You said you got these court paperwork to show it on that 20 long lying video that you made that you took down because you knew you were lying because I fact checked you. Where's those court paperwork, Joshua? Why don't you make a video showing those documents? You said you don't got nothing to hide, but yet you keep hiding. This is fucking hilarious to me. I'm a grown-ass woman, and I'm going to speak how I want to speak. I pay my bills. I take care of my animals. I don't neglect them. And I sure in the hell wouldn't leave them days without food and water if I had to leave. I would ask a neighbor to take my copy of my apartment door key and come check on my babies, because that's the responsible thing you do when you're an adult and an animal's in your home. Irregardless if it's somebody else's animal, that animal is your responsibility if it's on the property with your name on it. But you're a grown-ass man and you don't understand this? What kind of shit is this? That's the law. If your name is on a lease and whatever's in that apartment with your name on it, you're the responsible party. That's the way it works. Just like going back to the car. You could have had a friend in your car not knowing they had meth or crack in their pocket and it falls out. And your friend's a passenger. So by law, they don't even have to show their ID. Who's taking responsibility? The driver. And the person whose name is on that vehicle, that's who's taking responsibility for the drugs. So when that dog was left at your house, that is your responsibility. Well, I didn't have a phone. I didn't have any way to contact them. I couldn't do anything, everybody. I was way out in Ohio with my ex. I had to get my car. And then my mom had brain this and brain that. And then my mom this. It was her dog. My mom. All these excuses as a grown man. If I'm watching somebody else's animal and it's in my apartment, I'm the responsible party. And I don't have to make excuses for my lack of responsibility. So I'm going to be who I am. I don't care if you like it or not. Terry, I don't care how you feel about me. I'm going to take the high road, you guys. I'm going to take the high road after I try to copy her video because I'm a hypocrite. It just keeps happening. Both y'all are hypocrites. And it's sad. It really is. I just did exactly what I said. I found your fucking ass on a Nuke's Top 5 video, Googled your name, and bam, what came up? Thunderbolt Man, charged with animal neglect. It's just kind of odd. If I did a crime that I really didn't do, and I had all the evidence in the world to show out of these court paperwork to show that I didn't do this crime. But it's been over 2 years since I reached out to that so-called fake news article. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't even reach out to that news outlet about this so-called fake news story because I really did it. Dun, dun, dun. See how pathetic that is? You didn't do it, but the guy says nobody's reached out to me about this news article but you, because I fact-checked your ass. It's so sad. But I'm going to make another... You can do parody comedy videos all you want, little girl. I think it's funny how you tried, but you're really not that funny. But I'm going to do one about your boyfriend, about his, I'm wearing my do not tread on me mask with the American flag, even though the law says it's illegal to wear the American flag as apparel. So that's breaking the law again, Josh. You're breaking a federal flag law. Nothing I own has the American flag on it because I'm a real patriot. And I follow the laws. I've read the Constitution. And like I told your reject girlfriend, I've read the Bible twice, front to back. You modern day Pharisees. So stupid. Everywhere you go, you're breaking the law. But you're telling people you didn't break the law. That is what's so silly about all of this. And one of the props I'm going to use in the video I'm going to make about you tomorrow when I'm doing my daily ocean front walk. There's a nice park and a nice, long, beautiful pathway that goes right by the Pacific Ocean. People go out there and fish at the Pacific Ocean all the time. Ah, that clean, crisp, non-cancer stick environment. So you two keep choking down the cancer sticks. You keep paying a corporation to kill yourself. Wait, the Bible says not to commit suicide, right? But paying a company to buy a toxin, you're paying to commit suicide. That's disgusting. As soon as you put a flame to that cancer stick, you just did a chemical reaction. You just made the ingredients of that disgusting cancer stick into 700 different cancer-causing carcinogens are going in your lungs. Rat poison, which is formaldehyde. You know, the embalming fluid they put in dead bodies. So keep smoking. You might save some money on the embalming fluid. What else is in cigarettes? Oh yeah, gunpowder. And each company, each brand of company that makes these cancer sticks, they have their own special formula that they soak the tobacco in, which has been made by people that get in your brain. They want to get into the dopamine sections of your brain. So every time you hit that cancer stick, you're smoking a formula that has been chemically made to make you crave another cigarette again and again, because in your brain you get that dopamine hit, that feel-good hit, and so there you want more of it. So there's a special formula that's been soaked into the tobacco, because nicotine is actually naturally found in tobacco leaves, just like THC is naturally found in marijuana. But it's this chemical compound that the tobacco soaks in that makes people so addicted so quickly. Maybe you might learn something instead of breaking laws and trying to lie, because the crimes you have committed are coming back to haunt you. Pun intended, Mr. And you're not a paranormal security. More like I said, parapsychosis. That's who you are, Joshua. And because your last name is of Russian descent. Isn't that nice? I don't know if you can see this, but this is my prop for the video with your little fake badge, Mr. Parapsychosis Deputy. There it is. I just found it actually one day on the ground, but it's got that hammer and sickle for the, I think this is the Soviet army or whatever the fuck it is. But oh, it's so fitting. How beautiful. How fitting is that? So that's a little preview. So it's been a great talk, bitch. And I'm going to tell it to your face. Fuck your God. Fuck the God of the Bible that committed genocide on my native ancestors and enslaved my African ancestors. Fuck the fake Jesus who never condoned slavery. And if people really want to learn about the Christian religion, please Google the doctrine of discovery and learn about this international law that is still active today. I'm going to leave a link to a video that gives you a little intro. It's less than 8 minutes long about the doctrine of discovery and why it's still relevant today. And there's been many other churches who have reached out to the Pope because it's only the Pope that can take away this doctrine of discovery, because it was a Pope that put it in place in the year 1493. But the Pope keeps ignoring churches. And I don't care what nobody says. Catholics are Christians, even though Christians of other denominations claim that they're not Catholic. Catholics are like the mothership of Christianity. And the Bible's been changed how many times? When the Bible says that in the book of Revelation, do not add or take away of this book. So all y'all are reading a Bible that has been manipulated. So, is your judgmental God going to judge you for reading a book that has been manipulated, that has been added and taken away? All these questions you don't think about. And like I told you, little girl, Terry, I've been dead and came back. And the doctors brought me back, along with electricity, with that electric machine that zaps your heart to pump. It wasn't a God. I died as a child. When you're dead, you're dead. There is nothing after this. And I don't have to play make-believe to accept the fact that when I'm dead, I'm dead. I don't have to cry about, oh, you're going to see your mommy again in heaven. I don't have to lie to anybody. I don't lie to children. And I'm not going to lie to make anybody else feel better. So if you committed a crime against a child, against an elderly, or against an animal, I'm going to call you out on it. I don't care who the hell you are. And I don't care if you like it, the person that committed the crime, or anybody else around you who says they love you, if they like it or not. I don't give a damn, because you made the conscious choice to do what you did. Not anybody else, but you. So therefore, you're going to have to deal with it until the day you die. So I didn't wake up to please anybody. I woke up to please myself. And I'm not going to candy coat anything, because I'm an adult. And I'm going to handle myself like an adult. And I'm going to take care of my responsibilities. And I would never neglect my animals. And if I'm watching somebody else's animal, or if I'm housing somebody else's animal, I take responsibility of the welfare of that animal. Don't talk about my fake God. Don't do it. Damn it. Just don't do it. This has been fun. It really has. This shit is hilarious. But I'm going to go and feed my animals because I don't neglect them. So tell me, Terry, do you have to take a microscope into the bedroom to find his little boyhood in his pants? Do you have to do that? Because he ain't got nothing down there. The biggest thing on him is his beer gut. Oh my God, so ugly. Joshua, on the video that you stole from me, and you wanted to hide the commentary, Oh, she would fall in love with me. No, honey, no. You are so ugly to me. Your skinny arms, your build belly, and your man boobs. That is so disgusting to me. This is my honest opinion. And I'm so glad I get to state my opinions. I'm so glad I get to say, you're a fucking dog abuser, Joshua. And I fucking despise animal abusers. Because this is America, and that's my opinion. Fuck all animal abusers. If there is a hell, I hope you go to it. Looking up your name because you put your name to the public and I happen to see your background. Oh, well, boo-boo. Cry me a river so I can fish. Keep crying those salty tears. And I'm going to tell you something else, bitch. You're not going to threaten me. And so I have the video and I'll be contacting the sheriff's department and let them know that you're now threatening me because you're mad that I told your fucking reject animal abuser boyfriend, which he was charged with, that he's disgusting. Oh, well. If somebody black or brown, a person of color, can walk down the street and have racial slurs thrown at them because, hey, it's America, freedom of speech, and the cops don't do nothing, you really thought, Joshua, the cops are going to come bang on my door? Are you talking about Joshua Leslie? Are you talking about Miss Leslie? We're here to talk to you. Are you exercising your First Amendment rights? Well, God damn it, we're taking you away. No, Joshua, that's not how it works. You were criminally charged for what you did. Your mugshot is available to the public. It's public information. So I'm just repeating something you chose to do. Oh, well, you did it, not me. Your apartment, not mine, or anybody else who speaks out against you. I don't have to threaten you. I don't go around threatening people, Terry. I don't have to do that. I don't have to say anybody, I got all these friends. I know people. I have contacts. Me too, Terry. I have an uncle who's an attorney, a prosecutor. I have friends who are cops. I mean, I got friends too. I got friends that follow the law. And I don't have to try to threaten you in an inadvertently way or passive aggressively because you're too much of a bitch, a scared little bitch to come out and try to threaten me. So if you got something you want to say, Terry, and you want to threaten me outright, just do it. If you got my information, then show up at my door with your threats. But you have nothing on me because, like I said, how does the only child have nieces? Whoo, you thought you were doing something, didn't you? Ooh, you really thought you were doing something. I got her. I'm going to lie, you guys. So you're lying, and your God of the Bible says not to lie. I'm going to end it right there so you can think about why you're a hypocritical modern-day Pharisee. And one more time, fuck the fake God of the Bible. Fuck the doctrine of discovery, and fuck all man-made religions. Because they're fucking fake. There is no proof of it. The doctrine of discovery is still active proof that Christians are just the devil. They say they're scared of. Because what does the Bible say about the devil? How will you know his ways? Because he came to steal, kill, and destroy. And what has the Christian religion been doing for thousands of years? Stealing, killing, and destroying. Even in the Bible, your God is asking his followers to steal, kill, and destroy by committing genocide on people. That's your God of the Bible. What happened to Native Americans? The land was stolen, they were killed, and their way of life was destroyed. So who's the devil? Who is real? Oh, and the Bible also says, there's a Bible verse that says, I make the light and I make the evil, says the Lord. So it's your God, who's also the so-called God, and the fucking devil. Your God is fucking psychosis, like your reject boyfriend that likes to abuse dogs. The Bible is so contradictory. If you actually read the Bible front to back, you'll be like, what the fuck is this? I've done it twice. I've read the Torah once. I'm going through it again because I like to read. I don't have to sit here and waste my time supporting a man who was booked in charge for abusing animals. After all this talk, I love Jesus Christ and I don't like animal abusers. Just a reject boyfriend that I have. That's all, everybody. And you lady who talked about my God, my invisible friend, don't you do it. You can't talk about my invisible friend. I won't let you. Mom, she's talking about Billy Bob, my friend nobody can see. How pathetic you sound. So flipping pathetic. There is no God. None. Prove it. And if you have my information, like my email, prove it. Send me an email. Joshua, you got the proof that these charges aren't true? You say you got these court paperwork? Then prove it to your subscribers. Make the video. Prove it. I proved to you after I warned you that if you try to steal my videos, that you will get in trouble. I proved it. I proved that you didn't get that man fired. I simply fact-checked you. And you ran away and now you're hiding again. So I keep proving myself again and again and again. So you got my info, bitch? Prove it. I know you don't because you say my nieces. I don't have nieces. You see what people do? I have fake nieces, like my best friends. But when it comes to biology, I have no nieces. It's like saying somebody's your godchild. Or like me calling, in a type of respect, an elderly woman in my life auntie or grandmother. That's something that we do as the Navajo people. That's a cultural practice. So as my age, somebody who's underneath me, younger than me, might call me auntie even though I'm not their aunt. It's surprising that you don't understand this, since your animal abuser boyfriend says you're Native American. This is quite a common practice with lots of Native American tribes, not only just here in the United States, but also Canada, from where you came from. I only know this because this is what Joshua told me. So he's talking about you. Why is he spreading your business? So yeah, I got you threatening me. Your boyfriend's channel got a copyright strike because he likes to steal. And he took down his video for defamation of somebody's character. It's so funny how you're accusing me of doing exactly that, of slandering his name, when it's not slander when you're telling the truth. But that's exactly what Joshua did to the man that wrote the news article about him. Wow. So you're Christian, you lie, you're a hypocrite. Typical modern day Pharisee. Fuck the God of the Bible. Fuck all man-made religion. Toodles.